Blue is the color. Football is the game. Hey, Chelsea Football Club. What a day for a Chelsea Football Club. In fact, from last week Nina to this week, look, Chelsea has been in the market back to back potential signings. Guys, welcome. This is Onside with me, Joshua Hollow too. Now, guys, Mr. Moa, subscribe. Subscribe to this channel. Turn on your post notifications. Send a buyer. If I drop a video, you'll be one of the first people to receive it. Now receive it, sana. Share my phone soon, Shebi. Share my phone soon, comment. Now one can drop your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the transfers. Look, so many things are happening at the Chelsea Football Club. Xabi Alonso, Abba Bontin said there are some players be here or Chelsea. Now, one of those players is goalkeeper. I friend Diogo Costa, Portuguese. Now, according to Eye Correio da Manha, largest Portuguese circulation daily, according to Kuwakra Portugal. Now, almost say, Chelsea remains some way short of Air Porto's £51 million valuation of Air Diogo Costa. That's Porto's biggest concern. Porto's biggest concern is the club activating the goalkeeper's release clause late in the transfer window. PSG and Bayern are both keeping tabs on the Portuguese international. This is about a few days ago. But the point is that Diogo Costa, right? Why crowd say obitimi every a year Porto. But now the club that he is to join is the issue now. And maybe a train muna Manchester United for the 9 giddy. But as it stands now, Chelsea are in the market for a goalkeeper, your friend Diogo Costa. Now, Chelsea, one of our biggest issues has been chance creation, goal scoring, goalkeeping, and defense. In the middle of the pitch there, we have never had so much of a problem. But it looks like say pe goalkeeper in the market sisiana or say pe goalkeeper bia obetimi ball obetimi winning games, and that's the only way you can win trophies, because a goalkeeper no leaky goals. It means that games will and shall we win team and win these games, no. And once you cannot win those games, you cannot win any title. When we win title crana, you have to concede more goals. That means you have to score more goals to be able to win those games and to win those titles. And at this point, Xabi Alonso really wants to go into the market and get a goalkeeper who can help Chelsea to be able to win their games, and then also to keep clean sheets and also to win the titles. And now it looks like Diogo Costa is the one who looks to be in pole position to join Air Chelsea Football Club. Now, one day ago, Diogo Costa wants Chelsea move as talks continue with Porto. Personal terms are not expected to be an issue, with the only remaining hurdle being an agreement on the transfer fee with Air Porto. Chelsea are pushing hard to get the deal over the line, while the Portuguese goalkeeper is excited by the club's project and ready for a new challenge under Xabi Alonso. So there's no doubt about the fact, say, Chelsea could land Diogo Costa, because whatever happens, he is ready for a new challenge under Xabi Alonso. But the club-to-club negotiations in terms of the transfer fee is what is being discussed now. And now they don't want to do any deal that is below £54 million. And that is very interesting for a goalkeeper of his caliber. I don't want to presume, say, that is too much, because markets, now it is almost getting destroyed in terms of the transfer fee that clubs are quoting for certain players. But if Chelsea are able to get Diogo Costa, I think it's a very good backup for Robert Sanchez and even Philip Jurgensen. And of course, these three goalkeepers, what I would have said is that they all need to brace themselves for competition this particular year. Because goalkeeper, a friend, Robert Sanchez, I wouldn't have had a problem if he's still in goal for Chelsea. But the trouble is that there are times where you expect him to make certain saves, he's not able to make them. The confidence that I have in Robert Sanchez, at least by the time the season ended last season, it was at some level of, I would say, a low. I really wish that a goalkeeper of Diogo Costa's caliber will come into Chelsea Football Club and give him the kind of competition that he needs and deserves. And once he's able to do that, it means that Chelsea will be able to get a competition in that goal area. Senebeya won't bekase. We are number one in Tinobi, you remain number one. No. And when I look at Diogo Costa and his numbers, I think he's one player or bat Chelsea or bet Chelsea. Now, Porto are demanding Costa's full €60 million release clause be paid, while Chelsea are continuing to prepare concrete steps to secure it. Until I can tell you for a fact that there are negotiations that are going on between Porto and Tima, your friend Chelsea, for the signature of Diogo Costa. But I'll run you through Diogo Costa's numbers and we'll compare to that of Robert Sanchez numbers, and we'll do some analysis to see whether or not these two goalkeepers deserve to be in the same team and fight for one spot. Because Ubisamia, I think it is very important that Chelsea creates that environment that causes the goalkeepers that run through to be able to fight for their position. And that is very, very important for the discussions for the two players. Now, let's look at Diogo Costa. 33 league appearances last season. 15 goals conceded, right? That is an average of 0.46 per 90 minutes. 21 clean sheets. Now, his shot stopping ability is ranged at 80% save success rate. That is his shot stopping ability. 80% save success rate. Now, Robert Sanchez in the league alone, 35 league matches, he conceded 49 goals, averaging 1.45 per 90 minutes, and he kept only 9 clean sheets. Yes, this may not be a very good way of comparing the two goalkeepers because different leagues, different dynamics, everything is different. But per the eye test, when you watch Diogo Costa keeping for a team and friend Portugal at the FIFA World Cup, and you look at Robert Sanchez and some of the mistakes that he made last season now, you can bear witness with me that Diogo Costa is an excellent addition to the Chelsea setup. At least you can have a goalkeeper who you can trust, that in certain key moments of the game where you expect him to make certain routine saves, he will not be too dramatic and off balance to concede certain goals. You who say Robert Sanchez conceded last season. So per these numbers alone, I can tell you for a fact that it is a good thing that Diogo Costa will come to Chelsea from AFC Porto. And if I was Xabi Alonso, I will sanction the move for this player at all costs. If it even means after he comes, players like Philip Jorgensen or third choice goalkeeper at this point will leave, that's okay. Because Philip Jorgensen, I can see that he's quite impatient or pese team no bibo and get some minutes to his name. But as it stands now, Chelsea cannot afford to gamble in this new season a year. So Diogo Costa coming into Chelsea is a very, very good deal. If you ask me, I think it's a good thing that we need to complete that deal as fast as possible. Get the player to come and join us and give us very good, solid goalkeeping performances. Chelsea will be here in the next window, in the next season. It can help us to maintain some very, very good balance in the team. But let me know what you think. Diogo Costa to Chelsea from AFC Porto. Is it a good deal? Do you think he's going to help improve his numbers or about Chelsea? Can he be able to weather the storm, the pressure that comes with the job? Of course, Portuguese goalkeepers have always been very good. And that is something that I've noticed over the years. At least within a 20-year period, I can talk about Ricardo Mo, right? I can talk about other goalkeepers who have risen through the ranks. Even Diogo Costa is one of them. And as it stands now, look, I really feel and believe that this is the new direction that Chelsea needs to go in terms of their goalkeeping department. Because as much as we want to play expansive football and score goals, one thing that will be very, very important is that our defensive solidity in Swasha, Maxence Lacroix is joining, Levi Colwill is back, right? We will need players like Reece James to be fit. And that is what would help Chelsea to be able to sustain itself throughout the season. A very good goalkeeper who can come into the Chelsea free and then he can help to maintain that balance that Chelsea needs in the long term. We are on side with me, Joshua Hollow. To drop your comments in the comment section, subscribe to our channel and turn on your post notifications. Anytime I drop a video, you'll be one of the first people to receive it. Diogo Costa from FC Porto to Chelsea. Is it a good deal? Let me know what you think, and I'll come your way again with more Chelsea news because Chelsea is doing more transfers and more talks behind the scene now. On some players be brave, every different club teams are on Chelsea to see how Nyama Bekon kind ama team. So I'll come your way again with more news and more updates. See you in the next one.